Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday to everybody. Great to see you all. Hope you're enjoying what I know is going to be an absolutely amazing, beautiful day. I wanted to be able to chat this morning a little bit about this thought of how building your business to seven figures is, in fact, a revolutionary act. Okay. Building a seven-figure business is a revolutionary act. What do I mean by that? Come on in, everybody. Let's go ahead and have this chat. Okay. Thought I'd have another coffee conversation this morning. So, listen, let's think about this for a minute. Have you guys been noticing what's been happening all around us for the past couple of years? Have you been noticing all the things that's been happening all around us? All of the attacks on Black people, all of the attacks on women, all of the attacks on Black women specifically. All of this is not happening in isolation. I would argue that this is a coordinated, very well funded attack against you and me and people who look like you and me. And so the question that I have for you is, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? I know oftentimes I come here and I talk with you about your businesses and I give you insights and perspectives and tips on how to make your businesses more successful. But I want to come here this morning to talk with you about this from a very different perspective. And it is this: it's time to fight back. It's time to fight back. Now, those of you who know me, you know that I have a very long and strong background in the political and in the policy world, and I'm still there in various respects. But that's not the only place where fight back needs to happen. Okay, that's not the only place, and it cannot be the only place. Because here's what I want you to understand: there are two types of power that run this world. Okay, political power and economic power. And guess what? If you were to ask me, I would say that it's economic power that calls the tune for political power. Boom. Economic power calls the tune for political power in many respects. And here's what I know: for us to be able to fight back against all of the attacks that are happening right now, we need to get some economic power. Can I have somebody say economic power in the comments for me? Economic power. Economic power. And let me give you an example of why I'm saying that we need that. Just the other day, I saw the statistic that 30 states across this nation, there are only 50 states in the nation. Of course, we all, learned that in like primary school, right? 30 of the 50 states in this nation are currently now considering or have drawn up or have already passed laws outlawing DEI in their states. 30 out of 50 states. 30 out of 50. Now, who do you think they're targeting when they do that? Who do you think they're targeting? We already know what's happened with affirmative action in higher education, a la this very tilted right-wing Supreme Court. We already know what's happened to women and our ability to control our bodies, which, let me tell you, it's not just an issue of health. It's not just an issue of where you fall on the spectrum of choice. That is also an attack on women's economic power. I want you to understand, if women cannot control when and where they have children, that has very real negative economic reverberations on their lives. It's a way to economically control women as well. Do you hear me? Okay. I want you to also look at what's happening with the Black Woman Venture Capitalist Organization that's being sued so that they cannot provide funding for Black women-owned businesses, the least funded business in the nation, the least funded class of businesses in the nation when it comes to venture capital. I want you to understand that all these attacks are not happening in isolation. I know that I'm coming on early this morning. I'm coming in hot. I'm coming in hot on a Sunday morning, but it infuriates me. Hey there, Leon. Thank you. All right. I want you to understand that all of these different and various attacks are connected. Attacks against access to higher education, specifically for Black people. Attacks against scholarships aimed at Black people and other people of color, attacks against women's autonomy over our own bodies, attacks against Black women-owned businesses being able to get funded, even though they're the least likely business to get venture capital. Like, all of these attacks are happening at the same time. Do you happen to think this is a coincidence? I don't. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. Hold on, guys. Come on. Sorry about that. I had a little thing. Okay. All right. Hope you're still there, Instagram. Sorry, guys. Hope you're still there, Instagram. I got a call. But I want you to know all of these attacks are not happening in isolation. They are coordinated attacks that are being brought together by moneyed interests. And here's what I want you to know, what you can do about it. Yes, we need to do everything that we can politically to fight back, but parallel to that, meaning at the same time that we are doing that, for those of you who are out here with a business right now, I want you to understand that now is not the time to be playing around with little baby businesses. Please hear me when I say that. Now is not the time to be playing around, diddling and daddling around, making a few dollars here and a few dollars here with little baby businesses when you don't have to. I want you to understand that there is billions of dollars out here for the taking when you understand how to properly go out there and get it. And here's what I understand. Here's what I need you to understand. That if ever there was a time for you to get serious about growing your business to the 7-figure and multi-7-figure level and more, that time is now, because we need to have moneyed interests on the other side who can mount a counterattack, who can do for ourselves in a way that we know we have to. I want you to understand that if you have a desire in you to build a successful business, now's the time to get serious about doing it, because there are people on the other side who are trying to do everything possible to stop you, but they don't have to. And when I say they don't have to, I mean, you can be prepared to make sure that they fail. You can be prepared to make sure that you win. And that happens when you understand how to properly package what you do, price what you do, attract the right buyers to what you do, and close those sales. Those are the basics, the bare basics that you need to be able to do at a very, very aggressive level. And this is why, if you guys wonder why I'm always on here talking about ultra high ticket this, ultra high ticket that, because I would rather you learn how to go out there and sell something that you know about, your knowledge, not a product that you have to buy and get overburdened with inventory and all of those costs, okay? I want you to understand how to package the knowledge that you already have in your head and get paid 50, 75, 100K or more to be able to go out there and share it with somebody, teach somebody, train somebody, coach somebody, consult with somebody, to the level that you can then go and build up to 100,000, 500,000, 7 million or more in sales. I mean, it is possible. Here's what I want you to understand. Now is the time to get busy and serious about building the 7-figure business, because this is not a pie in the sky thing. It is not something that you cannot achieve. It is something that you can certainly achieve when you understand how. You can get to 7 figures with a $50,000 offer just with only about 20 sales. If you're selling something at like 500 now, it will take 2,000. Which would you rather do? If you're stuck at 100 or 200,000, oh my God, you are so close. Let me show you how. You can get to 7 figures this year, okay? And so I'm not going to stay on here long this morning. All I really want to tell you is that I want to give you like a little warning, because this is probably the last time I'm going to do this class for several months, all right? But I'm having a very, very special and very, very powerful and effective complimentary training that is starting tomorrow. It is called the $1 Million Pivot. If you have not signed up yet, sign up right now. Okay, sign up right now. Just go to themilliondollarpivot.com, themilliondollarpivot.com, grab your space, because in that specific training, I am going to be teaching you how. I'm going to be teaching you how to package your knowledge step by step into an ultra high ticket offer. That is an offer that you can sell for $50K, $75K, $100,000 or more per pop. In addition to that, I'm going to teach you how to attract the ultra high ticket buyer, because believe it or not, they are out there and they're still spending money. And if you are someone specifically, I'm speaking to you right now, if you're in the DE&I space, you need to come to this training, because you need to understand what pivots you need to make right now in order to navigate this moment and not only stay in business, but to thrive. Because let me ask you a question. Do you think that if they're deciding they're no longer going to fund DE&I work, that they're going to stop, that they're going to completely eliminate that money from their budget? No, the money is still there. They're just shifting it. So you need to figure out what you need to do to get in the direction of the shift and build something around that so that you can be prepared to receive. Now, this is not the time to play. This is the time to come strong. And so, listen, if you haven't signed up yet, make sure that you go right now to themilliondollarpivot.com. That's themilliondollarpivot.com. Grab your spot. We start off tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. I cannot wait to see each and every one of you there. It's about to be on and popping. All right. So is there anybody here who wants to join me in this revolution? This revolution of being able to be one of those who's going to be on the vanguard of economic power by building your seven-figure business? If that's you, then join me tomorrow night, okay? As I promised, I'm not staying on here long, so I'm about to jump off, but thanks for joining me this morning for a couple of minutes. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night at the $1 Million Pivot. And one last thing, if you've already signed up, congratulations. Make sure that you sign up for your completely complimentary business audit. You're going to receive value from this training even before it starts, okay? My team is ready to give you feedback on how you're showing up online. Hey there, Reggie. Is that Reggie, Peggy? I'm sorry, I can't even see. Reggie, how you doing? They are ready to show you, to give you feedback on how you're showing up online, to let you know if your brand already is optimized and your social media presence is optimized in a way to attract the ultra high ticket buyer, and they can give you tips on just how to do that. Okay. So with that said, you guys, wonderful, wonderful Sunday morning. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the day. And remember, now is the time to fight back. Join me in this revolution. It's time to have a new vanguard of people who are ready to fight, And the best way to do that is to make sure that we become part of the moneyed interests in order to create the change that needs to be created for us to be able to thrive right now, and for generations in the future. Thanks so much, you guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Enjoy your Sunday, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody. Bye. Okay, Instagram, thanks for joining me. I'll see if I can jump back on tonight, but if not, have a wonderful day. Enjoy your beautiful Sunday, and I hope to see you when we kick off tomorrow night. Take care, everybody. Bye.